should be. So now over to our next speaker. Sorry, over to the MC. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for this outstanding speech. As the day gets more interesting, we have with us Manmanth from final year BCom Analytics to continue with cluster analysis and fraud identification.
This is your link. This is your text, right? Yeah. Full screen.
I don't know how to do that.
So I'm switching it on.
That's fine.
Scroll up.
Huh? Okay, this is actually slipping. Wow.
Turn your glasses. Turn your glasses.
Thank you. Do I have to get them? I have to explain. Okay, thank you, sir. Good afternoon, guys. Are you audible? Am I audible? Sorry. Yeah, so the speakers were really good. They explained everything. So I don't really want to explain these applications of AI and ML, what is the introduction, what is AI and ML. So I'll just basically tell what it is. So what do you think artificial intelligence is like? So when you don't know something, you just split it. So what is artificial? It is something which is not natural. Intelligence is something which you can think. So when you combine those things, you can build big machines which are not possible by any human. So do you think AI are just tools like which are going to help us in completing our assignments, or is it the change in the world? So you can see there are so many controversies happening, not the Barbie and Oppenheimer ones. These are the ChatGPT or Bard or all the AI controversies which are happening. So I'll give you an analogy. The speakers spoke that there are a lot of data which you'll get which are collected and that's kept. Assume there's no AI and ML and you have so much data. You're the owner of Netflix. First, you'll have 5 users. So you have the data of 5 users, what they watch, what series, what movies. You can analyze them. You can analyze. Okay, a normal human can analyze because there are only 5 customers. What if there are 100? You can still get people and you can analyze. What if it goes to billions and millions of users? You can't analyze with humans. So AI and ML comes there. AI and ML will help you automate tasks. So there are real world applications. So you guys know, okay, this is the videos actually, it hasn't been loaded. So this is basically, the cleaning robot. That is self-driving cars. This is a talking robot, and that is industrial machines. So you know what these things are, right? You actually know how this thing works and all this stuff. I don't have to explain a lot. You guys are smarter. But I want to tell how the basic works. I've talked to people like machine learning, no, there's a lot of coding involved. I'm not going to do all that stuff. So for them, just look at this. This is the easiest basic. So this is the algorithm. There are many algorithms. There are many ways to actually calculate machine learning and do algorithms. This is one of them. That is K-mean clustering algorithm. It basically clusters, groups out data. So what is the first? Let me introduce what is cluster. Any groups which has similarities. For example, this side is one cluster. This side is one cluster. This is left and this is right for you guys. So that is a cluster. So assume you got some data of people who have bought products or anything it might be. You have to first plot it on a scatter plot. You all know what a scatter plot is, right? I mean, we are going to study that. We are analytics students. So once you do that, raw data points on the scatter plot, the next step is you just randomly plot 3 centroids. You want 3 clusters from this data, like which product is selling the most. You want 3, so you take 3 centroids. If you can see, there's red, yellow, and blue. So what this algorithm does is, it's basic math calculation. It takes mean. It gets a circumference. It makes a circle. It takes the average of how many dots are there. If you can see, there are 4 dots. So it will take the average and it goes to the center. It's basic mean. It goes to the center. Like that, it calculates to each and every data points. Once that is done, it moves on, okay? It goes to everything, and once everything is done, it stops at the final, the most denser area, the center. So this small algorithm, where all this is used. These are used in banking and fraud transactions. I'll show you an example. So before you create an account in any assume Kotak Bank, you get a credit card, you make some 100 transactions. First, they won't calculate because you need little amount of data to analyze their behavior. You take little data, you plot it on a scatter plot. Their transactions. So when you plot the transaction, you'll get to know this transaction happening in this place. So geological location should be on. When a transaction happens, the data gets plotted in the plot. So what happens is, so there's a person here. He has done a lot of transactions in Bangalore. So these are his basic transactions. Assume one day suddenly there's a transaction somewhere in Kolkata. So this is how banks get notified. So banks get notified, the transaction is blocked. You get a call from the bank. So is this your transaction? There might be chances that you can go to Kolkata and do the transaction. But there are most chances that this might be a fraud transaction. So bank calls you. If you have not done the transaction, then the bank blocks your card. So this is one way of how bank actually uses algorithms or machine learning in fraud detections. So the other users are, you can see PUBG. So we all play that. So these are the circles. It basically goes to the center where more players are there. So this is image generation, image recognition, that is to find brain tumors. And in e-commerce, clustering is like which product sells, that's mostly used. So conclusion is, see, machine learning is the most easiest. It's a tool. You use it as a tool. I've heard that people tell that machine learning is hard, AI is hard, you have to dedicate 5 or 6 years, or this is harder than CA. No, it is not. This is the easiest. And one more thing, there's also telling that AI will not snatch your jobs. The person who knows to use AI will snatch your job. So, thank you.
Thank you, Manman. Now I request Gauri Shankar, Professional Program Analytics Student Coordinator, to propose the vote of thanks.
Once a great man whispered, feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. An administrator has positively influenced generations of students. We thank New Pi Management Consultancy for organizing this insightful data conference. We are immensely grateful to our esteemed guest speakers, Mr. Mark Lionel, Anthony Preetham, Mr. Jaren Thomas, and Mr. Shivakumar SD, for sharing their invaluable knowledge on techno-functional analysis, automation in financial reporting, and generative AI for businesses, respectively. Their expertise has enlightened us and inspired us all. A special word of thanks goes to our convener, Mr. Vinay Prati, and co-convener, Mr. Dr. Niti Roy, for their unwavering support and tireless efforts in organizing the event. Our heartfelt appreciation also extends to our registrar, Dr. Subhashini Muthukrishnan, for her guidance and mentorship in orchestrating successful academic events on our campus. We also thank our vice principals, Dr. Ruxana Anjum and Dr. Veenu Joy, for their constant support. I must take a moment to acknowledge Dr. Sumitra ma'am, the head of Department for Professional Programs, for her exceptional support and for academic events on our campus. We also thank our vice on our campus. A sincere thank you to the dedicated team of student volunteers and academic representatives whose hard work and dedication has made this seminar a seamless experience for us all. Thank you, guys. To our dear students, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for your unwavering attention and enthusiasm during the event. Thank you.
Everyone listen. So the captain of DataCon, Mr. Bridget, will be here to take a selfie with us. So everyone just stay back. Wait. After that, I'll tell. What is that?
Is it working?
Yes, that's working.
Check. I request all the DataCon to stand from. Everyone. Oh, first, let the DataCon come stand from. Guys, it's whenever you smile, no? Sometimes people say cheese, sometimes people say money. Now you need to say no pie. Even no pie makes you smile. Right? Yes. Ready to set for a picture? I'm taking a selfie. Let's strike a pose. Can everyone stand? MC also.
Come.